Let's talk bedside tables. Hi, I'm Libby from Vinteria, and this is Spotlight On, a new series where I'll be running you through the pieces that people are saving, searching for, and adding to their baskets on site. And today we'll be talking all about bedside tables, and the searches for bedside tables on site at the moment are huge. That could kind of be spring clean energy, everyone wanting to turn a bit of chaos into calm. They're small pieces within a bedroom compared to beds, wardrobes, other storage, but they really tie the room together. So right now we're seeing a few styles really taking the lead. First of all, I'll pause and you can try and guess. And you'll probably be right. Little pause here. Mid-century modern is an absolute classic. People are always searching for pre-loved mid-century pieces. So pieces from the 50s to the 70s, really classic shapes, lots of teak, form and function because they're just so well designed. They're going to fit in seamlessly to any bedroom. Mid-century having its moment and will continue to have its moment, and I'm glad about it. And then we have Art Deco, which is having a huge resurgence recently, especially when it comes to storage. There are so many amazing vintage walnut wood pieces that are out there, especially when it comes to bedside tables, some really interesting shapes, really functional, amazing pieces. And they also look stunning in a room. And you could kind of have a simple room styling wise and then have two Art Deco bedside tables that just really pop and become the statement, which I think is super fun. So yeah, Art Deco is a great one. And then we have the more traditional antique pieces that would not look out of place in a manor house. Think kind of dark wood, mahogany, some fun curved legs. Often on the top of the bedside table, they'll have marble, which looks absolutely beautiful. And I found some really fun ones on the site, which I'll talk through in a moment, which aren't your average bedside table. So let's dive into those now. So first up for our mid-century select is this pair of Danish teak side tables. They're from the 70s and I just love them. They are everything that is form and function all blended into one. There's so much storage in them with the 3 drawers. They're minimal without being too shouty, so the drawer pulls blend in really nicely with the rest of the piece. They're not too flashy. For Art Deco, we wanted to showcase these, which I've never seen anything like this before. Lots of beautiful walnut pieces, which I'm still a huge fan of, but the shape on these is just so visually interesting and would really catch your eye. Floating drawer in the middle, which is walnut wood, of course, contrasted with the black around the edge. I just think they are stunning, they are a statement, and yeah, they are just one of a kind. Then this pair of 19th century walnut veneered tables are just super fun. I think they still have the traditional antique look to them, but just a bit more interesting. Lots of storage in the cupboard below. You could keep styling quite minimal for these. I think they really speak for themselves. Yeah, I just couldn't not include them. I think they are great. And then for the styling, one quick tip that I would have is that don't feel too boxed in and limited to thinking that you need your bedside tables to match. I mean, there are so many beautiful sets, and the ones that I shared are all sets, but there are so many vintage pieces. They're on their own. Maybe they're not a part of a set. You might be on the website and you find one, or be out at an antiques market and think, oh, I wish the other one was there. But as long as you can find another piece that's a similar color, or you can pull in some of the color, scale, size, I don't think that they need to match to look cohesive and amazing in a bedroom. You can tie them together with matching lamps or some art on them. I think this works really well in any space, but especially in modern spaces. So modern apartments or houses. I think this just looks really great. Bringing some character, feeling more personality filled, putting your stamp on it, and also just creating a bit of an eclectic look. So that's our little spotlight on bedside tables. We've dropped everything that you've seen in the video, all the links in the description below if you do want to go and have a look. I hope you like this kind of video. It'd be great to hear from you. What are kind of your tips when it comes to bedside tables? It's always good to have a community where we can share interiors tips. Subscribe if you want to see more, and let us know what we should spotlight next.